Now let us see the strength of acids and base, and let us see the difference between them. So acid and base. So strength of an acid is depending upon the concentration of H3O plus means hydronium ion or H plus ion. Now here the strength of base is depending upon the concentration of OH minus ion. So how this concentration of hydronium ion or concentration of hydroxyl ion will be generated in water medium or aqueous medium. So there are two criteria. Either it can be a strong acid or it can be a weak acid. Either it can be a strong base or it can be a weak alkali. So let us see the difference between these two. When it is a strong acid, it dissociates completely. Means if there are 5 molecules of hydrochloric acid, that means you are going to get 5H plus and 5Cl minus. It's completely dissociate. How much ever acid molecules will be there, all molecules will be dissociate. It dissociate completely. That's why it generates high concentration in your aqueous medium. High concentration of what? H plus and H3O plus. You can write either of one. Both are same. So when HNO3 nitric acid you are mixing with water or HNO3 is in an aqueous phase, it gives you H3O plus and NO3 minus. This is a high concentration of H3O plus. So that's why nitric acid is a strong acid. Another example of strong acids are sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid. Now when it is a strong base, it dissociates completely and give high concentration of hydroxyl ion. For example, sodium hydroxide. In aqueous phase means NaOH plus H2O, it gives you Na plus and OH minus. Other example of strong base are potassium hydroxide. Now when they are weak, completely opposite. It partially dissociate. It is not completely dissociate. Partially it dissociates, so it is generating low concentration of hydronium ion. When it is weak alkali, it is also partially dissociate and it gives low concentration of OH minus. Always remember, when it is acid, the concentration of H plus or OH, H3O plus will matter. When it is base, the concentration of hydroxyl ion will matter. Now what is the example of weak acid? Acetic acid. Molecular formula is CH3COOH and it will gives you CH3COO minus and acetate group and H plus. This is a weak acid. When it is weak alkali, it dissociates partially and gives low concentration of hydroxyl ion. For example, ammonium hydroxide, it gives low concentration of OH minus. Other examples are weak acids are carbonic acid, formic acid, and weak alkalis are calcium hydroxide. So this is the difference between strong acid, weak base, and weak acid, weak alkali. It is completely depending upon the concentration of H plus and OH minus ion. If the concentration of H plus is more, it is strong acid. If it is less, weak acid. If the concentration of OH minus is more, strong base, or it is less, then it is weak alkali base.